Okay, this is the acquiring the Rift Modulator portion of an instrument to unfold space and time. We are on Praetor, and we are at the interstitial reconfiguration building, which is where it can be found. You can pretty much just walk around that building. You don't have to engage with any of it.
Not to question the gift, but I'd expect a lot more personnel around for a lab of this size. Where is everyone?
There are a couple ways up. You can go up that way, up that lift.
Staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Be more surprised if it was optional.
Proceeding to attack.
At least that explains why.
A turret will pop out of this center area, and then there's some other stuff too. But I wonder if we can just skip it all. Because he's the only one wandering around right now. So instead of fighting him and a turret and a couple of explosive spiders, if I can stop getting caught on the ground.
And/or sound. Origin unclear.
Let me see if he'll do this. Because the door is like right there.
Determination. Inconclusive distraction. Analyzing surroundings. Device located.
Well, let me see. Oh, here we go. I do have lockpick 4, but if you don't... Certainly makes it look like there's something up there, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to acquire the Rift Modulator. Workbench if you need it.
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall in Exhibition Tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel.
There's nobody here
To view the prototype Rift
in this room.
Modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Upstairs is barred from this side. There is a power box up there, though, that we will get later because I have Engineering 4. We will use that later. I'll talk about it when we use it.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, For I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man
Which I am.
who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
Okay, so the
Sovereign's
Sovereign's
a
been
downright
taken
compared to the
over.
console. This is gonna be bad for everyone.
Okay. Arrival and departure logs. You can see the Sovereign came and left. Lots of more food today. Fender, if you want some Xyranium grenades.
Who seek to harm us.
Okay, so we're going to go through there, but you can
Victory and step into the prosperous future. Our matriarch
get up here if you want. Provisions dispenser, another workbench, and that is still sealed. But it'll give you a chance to sort of like look down on the area that we're going to. Although we can't get there from here. But you can get spotted up here, which I think is kind of interesting.
Got some bad company.
Some of them are scientists, some of them are guards. And if you have engineering 7, there's a hat in there. Okay. That's a researcher.
Ready to waste them.
On your command.
Troublemaker approaching.
He's steady.
A lot of them are
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
researchers.
Through him. Scan. For our beneficent leader.
Shock assault rifle on that one. That's where we would have been, but it's locked for right now.
Bounty.
I wish they wouldn't give the scientists the guard audio. Like, them cowering's fine, but for them to, like, just be like, for the sovereign, and then you think it's gonna be,
Restoring the balance.
like, you think they're gonna be a guard, but they're not. Alright, we're gonna head into the lead researcher's office. And I have pickpocket.
Must be something here.
And we're going to get an advanced decryption key. Take the trauma kit if you want, but she'll give it to you later because we're going to do her side stuff. Wrong button. Okay, stand up, and then we're going to talk to her.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now.
I was just in my office, and I heard a ruckus.
I haven't the desire to contend with you on the matter. Not when you are so armed. For both our sakes, I think
describe
it
the
best if we
ruckus, sir?
continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy.
Now, while I've already gotten screwed by that on this planet once, we are going to work with her.
I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Vaillancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second.
Engineering 7. You mentioned an incident.
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of. Naturally. Vaillancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
I could help you. Leadership 7. Why would anyone let the Sovereign close to such a dangerous project?
You try telling the caretaker of worlds what he can and cannot do. Poor Henry. I do hope his refreshment goes expediently.
Are you allowed to be that familiar?
No, but when you work in such close proximity with someone for long enough, certain attachments become almost inevitable. I'd like to think the Sovereign and I bonded, in a way. I understand Henry's obsession with rifts better than anyone else, and I still share his determination to find a solution.
Yeah, I want to know what she made of that announcement, though.
As long as the console allows us to continue our work with the rifts, that's what's important. Henry would agree if he were not elsewhere.
Elsewhere. What do you think caused the experiment to fail?
Coincidence is not causation, I know. But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Vaillancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me.
Alright. I'll help you if you help me.
I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill-begotten purpose, I wonder?
Science or psychopath? Science 7. Trying to save the colony.
If that is true, then your goals and mine may be in closer alignment than I thought. Everything is turning base over apex today. Even though we have expanded our efforts beyond the modulator's use, Vaillancourt would still pay for such a theft. And I'll need it to reopen the rift in the closed-off wing. I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Vaillancourt is forcing my hand here.
What do you mean when you said you expanded beyond the use of the prototype?
That is privileged information.
And you could probably get it out of her if you have speech 7 or medical 7, which I don't, but she won't tell you otherwise.
If that's the most compelling argument you can conjure, then my answer remains the same. No. Back to the topic at hand. Do we have an accord? Or do you intend to make further errors in judgment by rejecting my help?
No, I'll take your help. I'm willing to try.
The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Vaillancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
All right.
That is what we've agreed upon, is it not? Vaillancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within.
All right. Then if you have Science 4 or Trait Dumb or Trait Brilliant or Roustabout, you can make something. Going back this way. And up.
We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
Better than bivouac. Got troublemaker.
Okay, we will be coming back to this area after we get... We're going to go in here first. So now, if you picked up... If I can find it. The automech suit, this Iranian automech suit from the factory. We can get this thing. Jump, hover. Volted sniper rifle. Jump, jump. We'll hold second jump.
Huh?
Mobilizing. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Again, mix of guards and scientists.
I refuse it. Their location.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Let me put my other stuff back on.
The Protectorate endures.
Go for torpification.
Not a scientist.
Target's taken lead.
Scientist.
We'll find him.
All right. You can grab these. Awakened Seer Artillery. Energy recharge rates. And Moonman. Moonman helmet. That.
Be a good neighbor.
We will be coming back because we'll be getting in there and stuff like that. So
Restoring the
you can always come back.
The Protectorate endures.
Okay, I think that's most of the stuff we can get now. We'll get the do another look. By the way, note the automechs in this room.
One rift anomaly modulator, as requested.
Auto dock. Top off. Okay, acquire Rift device. The prototype Rift device is a mysterious tool built by the Protectorate to study and stabilize rifts. To use, approach and interact with a rift to temporarily stabilize it, revealing objects consumed by the rift. Okay. To get close enough. Now.
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
Heard you were a piece of shit.
A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I am perfectly accommodating to non-incompetence.
It's funny that's even
you
an
did not
option.
reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage?
Like, I'm going to tell
Never
you
fault
that.
me for trying. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Or you could just let me go. Bygones being bygones and all that.
I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony, begging for death. And that would be a lot more enjoyable for me, if I'm being candid. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than words, if you survive that long.
All right.
Hostile in proximity.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
So you can leave now if you want and go meet him in the hangar, but we are not going to. we're going to do a few more things up here. We're going to get ourselves the maintenance access card. And we're going to go through both ducts. They go different ways, different places.
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree, including the potential to restore this information, albeit imperfectly. I expect the Sovereign will be most pleased. I'm scheduled to meet with him later today to discuss my findings more in depth. Note to self, impress upon the Sovereign the risks of this research, lest he insist on attending the next demonstration. I surely cannot rely on Vaillancourt to do his actual job.
Okay, I'll check the computer. Laboratory observations on the nature of rifts. Pause this and read it if you want. Research update. Turn to the root. If you have hack 2 or bypass shunt, we can get more. What do I have? I have hack 1. I have some extra points sitting around. Let's do this. Private messages. I never hack anything, so that was a hack 2. I'll go ahead and do that one. To Dr. Sophia Hurley, subject off-site experiments. Concerning evidence, further rift experimentation may be taking place off-site. Junior Researcher Park. Never ignore apparent data. Subject on Vaillancourt. Oh, he's a jerk. Okay. That was worth a hack 2. I'm sure I'll use hack 2 again later. Alright, now we are back here. Let's head back up. Give us the means to get back up here. Now we'll go through the other duct, which will send us into the security area. Okay, you can go this way, which leads to that secure portion of the security room. We're going to go this way this time. It's a scientist. Let me see if I can get my... Oh, I do have my sniper rifle. Not going to be able to fully kill him, but get some of it.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I swear to God, my team can't be stealthy if they tried. Let's alternate.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Maintaining perfection.
Let's swap this out with the plasma. Oh, you know what? I just got a voltage sniper rifle. Let's try this out.
Relinquishing grenade.
Back and scan.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Go away, scientist.
Lay down fire.
They manufacture one.
Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Yeah, that's no good.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Alright, let's go back to my preferred weapon of choice.
Thorough methodical search pattern.
Alright, I don't like the angle on that area. If I could have stealthed them.
Vulnerabilities identified.
Grenade away!
Torpificator at ready status.
Oh, I forgot about the turrets.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Hitting perfection. Can't be touched. 5-star grenade.
Let's serve.
Standing by to stupefy.
The system.
That we stand.
The pride of our hand explosive. Restoring the.
Are you not even hitting that turret?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Grenade. Reloading once more.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Where is my team? I don't even see my team.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
I feel like they're like behind the wall.
What's your purpose? 5-star grenade. Clear out. Grenade. Advance.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
There we go.
Effectively and in short order. Relinquishing grenade. Hastening to cover. They manufacture one.
I have a fix on their.
Oh my god, I'm so gonna kill this scientist. To get out of my way. Let's see if I can get some more shock stuff. Alright. Alright, now the reason that we're even coming up here is so that we can turn off the mechs in the previous room. The room where we got onto the elevator to come into the hall in the first place can be turned off and disabled by the security console. So we have to solve the puzzle on the wall. And there's also a security cache that can be accessed if we only turn on the center power. Just the middle power switch alone. So this one will open the security cache, and then turning them all on will give us access to this. So in order to do the center, we're going to do 2, 4, 2, 5. So just the center one is on. And now this opens up and we'll get a stun counter mod that's, I believe, an armor mod. 20% chance to stun an attacker when hit by a melee attack. So you can put that on your armor if you want it. And now we have to turn all of the power buttons on. So we're going to do 1 and 5. And now turn all of them on because 3 is already on. So now we can disable the lockdown contingencies to prevent the automech reinforcements from accessing the lab, which is what we want. So we're going to disable those. Now we can leave. So we got everything we came here for. Alright, we're going to open the rift just so it's like we can get back upstairs quickly. Oh yeah. You can take rift residue. I don't know yet what that's for. Whenever you see it, grab it because it's clearly for something. Always loot stuff. Alright, nothing else up here. Okay, so we're on 4. Can't go to 3, and we can't really go to 1, but we are going to go to the Prestige Observation Suite, which is where we were earlier. I always do that. So this is looking down upon the stuff.
Scoping out a target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Sovereign never seemed especially perturbed. What Holmes always says. Frolic, prance, and shimmy to your heart's reasonable abandon?
No, it's only for celebrating the downfall of our enemies.
I've never actually one-shotted anybody with that before. I'll take it. If they alert on you before you ever even get up here, which is what they did to me, throw like a grenade through here and that'll like hopefully get rid of most of it. Allow you at least to crawl through because you can't get through the door. Go. Reflex trench shotgun. Okay, here is the Brandon Adler pitchball card. Wrong button. Oh, let me check the back. That must be the Sovereign.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
Okay, we're going to avoid that one for just...
An excellent decision, dear. Battling them would be quite an inefficient use of our time and energy.
So what Marisol just said is disabling the automechs was a good idea. So these automechs, if we hadn't disabled them in the security office, then they would be active right now, along with like I think a couple of others. But okay, this is the interstitial weapons development room, and we are going to get a weapon.
Say, bet we can unfold that rift now.
Okay, so it pointed over here when it stabilized. We're going to pick up the Armageddon, and we're going to grab biomass containers as well. And I think that's about all. Open it again so you can get out. Try out this. Expels unstable organic rift material. It attaches on impact. An alternate fire lobs larger masses. Okay, so what this does... So on console, if you aim, you have to hold R2 to build up. Build up. And it'll shoot one larger one. If you just hit...
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
If you just hit R2, then you'll get the other alternate fire.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Target analyzed. Let down fire.
Okay, so we've already looted in here. If you didn't already, get the Moonman mask and then that other mask, just for funsies. And I think we're done in here. This was just a spawn room, yeah. Alright, so now... open this rift.
Preserve set progress. Stay in the system. Lockdown.
Unfriendly
Do you suppose there's
nearby.
been another incident? Like the one with the
Scientists?
Sovereign?
No. It seems we may have been intruded upon during the consul's
Scientists?
announcement. I heard it from one of Vaillancourt's
Scientists?
men. An outsider, apparently. Violent.
How ghastly. Well, Vaillancourt no
Sort
doubt
of.
has it in him.
Fret not.
This will
Our researchers
fix
have
his
everything
job
well in
and
hand.
Let us alone after.
A hypothesis that does not hold much water.
Okay. This is how you have to get into the security anyway, because it's barred from the other side. So, there is a...
How very tidy and organized this all is.
There is a rift over there
Vaillancourt's dirty secrets are filed
that you
in
can use to
alphabetical
crawl
order.
up this way and get in. So there's two different ways in. Alright, so if you have lockpick 11 or explosives 11, you can get into the locked closet that Hurley was telling you about, where he stores things that he has confiscated. Unfortunately, I am nowhere near lockpick 11 or explosives 11. I could technically get it, but I'm not expending 5 points. Although, let me, you know what, I'll do a save and then we'll get in there. Let's save and then we'll get in there. And then I'll just reload the save afterwards. We'll do, can I get in with lockpick? Lockpick. It's quieter than explosives. And then we'll just reload. So you can see what's in here. Mysterious components. This must be what she's... There was an answer option that I could not.
You have been my family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it. What exactly are you plotting?
Suspicion is unbecoming, Henry. And restoring Arcadia to resplendence is my sole aim.
Henry's
As
the
it should
sovereign.
be yours. Yet you remain intent to use the rift for the most tenuous of means.
You forget yourself, Consul. Pray, I do not forget all the loyal service you have given me, or you might lose more than just your standing in my affections.
Hayley Stone Pitchball card. 5 max health.
Serve the Sovereign.
Restricted wing access card, which is what we were looking for. And then we have... Oh, can't get hack 11. Incident logs. Can read those. Hurley. Excellent. Alright, we'll see this through with... Actually, you know what? If I were to do that, I wouldn't use lockpick 11. I would use explosives 11 down the road, though. So maybe we'll just do that. It hurts so much to use all my points, though. Not gonna lie. We'll do explosives instead of lockpick. I think it'll serve me better down the road. We'll go back and pick up this stuff.
For more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant
Alright,
you the right to
let's
challenge
get the
my
hell
will.
out of here. We already picked this up.
Nothing. I simply
We already
offer
picked
guidance
this
where I
up.
may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it.
Alright, I'm going to turn that off since we've already listened to it. Okay. So you could also get in here through that duct by activating that rift right there.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm shocking myself. Idiot.
Probably hold up somewhere. Sustain the system.
Alright, that rift will just get you up there. That gets you in. There's nothing there. Can you imagine sleeping right next to a rift? Pitchball blocker, if you want a melee weapon. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we are back with Hurley. This wasn't explosives, was it? Nah.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Vaillancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first. Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues.
Alright. Experimentation wing. Restricted key card that we got from the chief's residence area.
Use of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we?
Alright. Open the rift.
Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner.
Okay, so if you don't have, I think it's Science 7 or Observation 11, or got into the closet in the chief's room, this is all you're really going to be able to get, which is more than enough to do what we need to do. It's okay. Investigate the cause of the failed experiments. So we have the mysterious component that we found, Science 7 or Observation 11.
But use your imagination.
There's one. Now this doesn't actually get you anything, but it's more information. This is what you need. You need the reassembled note that a certain part must be removed prior to the demonstration for safety reasons. I've enclosed an image of the part in question. Make sure it's done discreetly. I do not want to hear from any of the scientists that you pestered them. We're going to take that. Uncommonly small mannequin and child's toy were staged. Okay. And antiseptic. And then grab the rift residue. It's probably to make bullets for that Armageddon thing.
You've discovered something.
Okay. So this was from the note that you found on someone, and this is from what the piece we found in the closet. One of these is Science 7 and the other one is Observation 11. So you probably won't get all of them. Any of these are
I
fine.
knew it. I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's
Can't possibly.
unconscionable. I would characterize Vaillancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. The man cannot defecate without humming a Protectorate anthem.
Patriot acting in the Protectorate's best interest. It's a consul's
For all
stupid
the time I've
lapdog.
spent trying to unsnarl Vaillancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. Did you uncover anything else?
Vital part was removed.
How did this go unnoticed during final checks? This is surely why the rift destabilized on us. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them.
That concludes, because I don't have Science 7 or Observation. That's okay.
I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Vaillancourt, now.
All right. Right behind
I'm
you.
no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. Vaillancourt needs to die for what he's done. If I distract him, can I count on you to do the rest?
Yep.
I'll go first. Follow behind, but not too closely. We don't want him to see you. I'll keep Vaillancourt talking so that you can get a good angle on him. But his patience isn't limitless, so be swift. Attack when ready. No need to wait for a signal from me. Oh, and there's also a rift in the hangar. An experimental byproduct, as it were. I would avoid interacting with it, lest you alert Vaillancourt to our ploy.
All right. So we'll go back to the main hangar. Make any last minute things you might need. I am going to switch over to mines.
Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to
Now, this is what I mentioned when we first came in. I do have Engineering 4, and we are going to use it.
Sabotage the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the proof.
Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming.
What this is going to do is going to keep the minions from spawning out of these doors when he calls for backup. Like that door right there. It's going to just be, now it's just going to be his mech and
I've
us.
seen the sabotage myself.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen the rift.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
You've denied me this fight long enough.
And I almost just killed myself. So see, he's calling for guards. Nobody's going to come. No one is coming to save him. Yeah. They're locked in.
Target
Replenishing my firearm.
I would not refuse medical.
Look at a few good flow, Commander.
That is...
Thank you, dear.
All right, we're going to grab an advanced decryption key off of him and a notice of disciplinary review. Let's see if I can get that. On the authority of the Office of the Council, this notice hereby refers the Sentinel for disciplinary review pending the completion of the IRC's primary project. Sabotage. Oh, he was already in review for sabotage. Endangering Sovereign's life. Alright, let's definitely loot him.
What was... Better take a gander.
And then,
Initiating search.
you okay there,
Position
Protectorate? Upholder? Can you see me through there? At all? Seems unfair, but...
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Alright, let's go talk to Hurley.
Thus always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve in the lab now, I should think, provided Vaillancourt's replacement is not also an absolute pilgarlic. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution.
Advanced decryption key times 3. I didn't even see that before. Oh, wow. So including the one that we pickpocketed off of her earlier, and the one we just got from Vaillancourt, we got 5 decryption keys here. Nice. Best forget if you ever saw me, that you ever saw me.
Fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
Nice. Alright, now. This is unnecessary, but we'll do it anyway. Because we can take the ladder up. Turret's protocols are set to shoot. This is, when we first came in, this is actually on lockdown, so you can't access it until you come back. But I bet we could probably have turned this on for the fight with Vaillancourt. Yeah, I bet. I bet you probably could. I forgot all about it. Without inverting. That means it's going to turn on you. Oh, all right. Bravely reports the mental refreshment. Reluctantly takes over.
Now that you have the Rift Modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources.
Alright, so if you don't have lockpick...
Due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
You can just open the door that way. I forgot about that.
Security
give the order and I'll...
influences confirmed.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
No, thank you. All right, we are out. And there you go. There's getting the Rift Modulator from the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center.